Alright, so in this video what I'm about to show you is a simple thing, but if you implement it into your life, you will essentially become ultra productive. I can tell you one thing, I started doing it myself and this week has been my most productive week so far. So let's get right into it. I want to start by giving you some kind of backstory on what's going on. I essentially started my last year of school right now, and from this point I will have two options after school. So the first option is either to go to college or to go to 9 to 5, okay? And the second option is to essentially start something that will work, start some kind of business, and start making my own money in this modern way, right? So through agency, through personal branding, something like this. And since I do have monetizations turned on this YouTube channel, and I also have one potential client already on the line in my agency, I decided that I will try to do my own thing, as I do not like the option to either go to college or to go to some kind of 9 to 5, right? So I will try to do something mine, okay? And for that, I knew that essentially I have like 8 months until I finish school. And the ultimate deadline for me is 10 months until I will have to go to 9 to 5, okay? Because I'm not going to college under any conditions, any circumstances. So I knew that I need to become ultra productive, like ultimate productivity, and just use every single one of my minutes that I have throughout the day. So I needed to find a way on how to do that, and I think I just found the right way, because as I said, like this week that have just passed was one of my most productive weeks, if not the most productive week in my life. So I won't make you wait any longer for the solution. The solution that I have found is literally just writing reports, and those reports, what you essentially want to write in them is what you are doing in every single minute of your day. I have one of them with me right now. It literally just looks like this. I know you can read it, but like I don't even want you to read it. It's in Polish anyway, but this was the thing that essentially my friend gave me, because what we are doing right now is we are literally just creating these kind of reports of what we are doing to keep each other accountable, and then we exchange it every single day, so that we can just look into each other's report and like see if we were actually productive, if we were actually doing the right work what we needed to do. And that is really amazing. It's like tracking your progress, okay? But essentially assuming, like, the only condition that you need to meet in order for it to work is you need to be honest with yourself. Like if you are scrolling through TikTok, for example, that's okay, just admit it and write it down. Do not try to kind of lie to your own self or to your friend and write that you are actually productive. No, that's not the case. And there is a reason why I really like this type of this format of keeping each other accountable. There's honestly a couple of reasons, and first of all, it's that it doesn't really take you much time, because whenever you start something new, like for example, you just got back home, okay? So you just write down the exact hour that you got back home, okay? And you just write down, I got back home, that's all. Then let's say you eat dinner, so what I do is like I write the little arrow, right? Pointing to the time where I stop, where I finish eating dinner, and I just write down, I finished eating dinner, and then I just keep repeating that. And every single time when I do something new, do some new activity, I just write down the exact hour of starting and the exact hour of finishing the activity. And it's really effective because it doesn't really take much of your time. I tried to previously make something similar, but I would just write every single time when I would change the activity that I was doing in this moment. What I would do is I would write to my friend, for example, that now I'm working on this and all that stuff. But it wasn't really effective because we ended up just talking with each other, for example, and I would waste like at least half an hour on just talking with him, right? So that wasn't really the best solution to go about. And also, I know that it is kind of similar to the habit tracking, okay? But this thing shows you exactly how much time did you spend on every single activity. So, with habit tracker, you can essentially kind of lie to it, and let's say that you have to work out every single day, and you can literally just do a quick 10-minute workout, and that will technically that will allow you to check mark this activity for the day. But that's not really that effective. While in this type of format, you can see exactly how many minutes have you spent working out this particular day. What I also did was, that's something that I think can really help you. I was every single time when I was just starting a new activity, what I would do is I would write just next to it the percentage of my mind sharpness. And what I mean by that is essentially it was just a percentage of how I feel about my mind, how sharp I feel my mind, like how sharp my mind is, how good am I in things like logical thinking and like quick thinking, how effective I was essentially mentally. So that allows you to really discover your stuff, because if you take all of those reports from the entire week, for example, what you can do is you can see which activities cost you the most brain power, for example, or which activities kind of give you more brain power. Because what I found out is when I come back from school, I'm essentially really tired, right? And especially if I just then eat some kind of dinner, I feel even more tired, and I do have some kind of brain fog, right? But then when I go and do the workout, even for like 40 minutes, something like this, I just found out that my mind sharpness essentially goes up. So that's really good. And I also found out because I started writing a book. Not for now, it's not because I want to, publish a book or something like this, but it's just the way to kind of organize your thoughts and make everything clear if you just write some kind of book, even just for yourself, right? It's a nice, useful thing to do in your free time. And so what I found out is that was so far the most exhausting mentally activity that I have done this week, okay? And so with this type of format, what you can do is you can really just see which times do you have the most energy to work on the right things, and what activities are making you tired, what activities are rising up your brain power, your mental clarity, your mental sharpness, right? You can track all of those things, and literally every single day you have to spend like maybe 5 minutes overall throughout your day to write those things down. But other than that, you don't have to do anything. And so that's really what allowed me to be truly productive. And I can tell you one thing, that it will work for sure if you just do it for yourself. Like, you don't need any kind of friend to go and read through your report of day. Okay, you don't have to do that. But I can tell you that it will just be, if you are able to find some kind of friend that will want to kind of rate it and give you honest feedback on that, it will boost your productivity even more. But just doing this alone for yourself, it will work wonders. I can tell you that. So yeah, that's something that I wanted to share with you. It's really great. As I said, like, this allowed me to have so far the most productive week of my life. So, if you want, you can use it, right? And you can actually let me know what you think about it. But other than that, that's all from me. Thank you for watching. If you found value in this video, you can subscribe to the channel, you can join our free community. Link is in the description. And other than that, thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.